Okay, often during reviews of this game I am told well not countless, but just many times during reviews that this game is a real disappointment. And it just has to be said, ladies and gentlemen. Sonic Forces is the most disappointing Sonic game I have ever experienced throughout any Sonic game. This game was meant to be so much more, and what we got was just so little. Now, let's start with the most obvious problem, the story. The story, I hate it. I do not like the story in this game. It was supposed to have so much more detail. It showed off that we're going to have a new character, and we could have gotten some decent character development, but instead, it ended up just being so shallow. There's nothing interesting about Infinite as a character. And even though Metal Sonic is on the cover of the box, it doesn't deny the fact that he has nothing to do, almost nothing to do with the story. If Chaos would have been on the cover of this box art, I would have been so mad, because nothing happens with any of these characters. Well, I mean, they do, but just barely anything really clicks. There's not enough, something to get you excited for what's going to happen in the story. But what can you expect? It's Sonic Team. Can we even trust them anymore? Probably not. And with the new Sonic game coming out, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I know it's a racing game, but honestly, I don't know. This game was supposed to have so much more, man. It apparently, and I know that a lot of people out there know this already, but this game had 4 years of development. 4 years, people. That's definitely more years than Sonic Generations or Sonic Colors. Even though I can't confirm the facts for myself, I do know this. Sonic Forces had 3 years spent on the stupid Hedgehog engine and 1 year only on the game. And the source I got was from Wikipedia, I mean. But Sonic Team, why would you spend 4 whole years and you only spend 3 years on the engine and 1 year on the game itself? That is what you call bad management. Nakamura-san even stated in an interview, "Oh, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna have, the player dash through the stages like a maniac, so they don't have to be, interrupted with confusing gameplay controls." And when I saw that scene, I just got what? Is this really what Sonic Team is thinking we're doing? Are we suddenly just this race of fans that is just I wonder what happens if I press the jump button. Will I jump, or will I really just fly to the sky? It's not good management. Sonic Team should have done better management with this game. They had 4 years, and they spent 3 on that Hedgehog engine. And I know a lot of people are going to say that's not true. But here's the thing. If they actually did spend 3 years on the Hedgehog engine 2, then why does the Hedgehog engine 1 look better? I'm serious. I love Sonic Unleashed, as a good chunk of people out there know. If you've seen my video about it. My 2 videos, really. But if you've ever seen my videos about Sonic Unleashed, I love that game. And the Hedgehog engine 1 looks so much better in comparison to this game. In Sonic Unleashed, it had a cinema feeling. You felt like you were playing a Pixar movie, like I said in my Sonic Unleashed video. In this game, it feels like you're just playing a Sonic game. Not even a good one. You're just playing something that's mediocre. And I know a lot of people are just gonna be all "Oh, this game is super duper trash. This game isn't good at all. Why are you even talking about this?" But here's the thing. While it does have its fair share of problems, I do get a kick out of some of the ideas that they had. Now, even though I haven't played the game for myself, I'm just letting you guys know I haven't played it yet, but I do plan on it once I get the right systems to play it. Well, just a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One or a Nintendo Switch. But anyway, even though I've never played it, I do know most of what the game has to offer. I actually found quite a couple of things while I was looking on YouTube. I know it's different for somebody who's talking like me to, well, it's different for me because I haven't actually played the game, and a lot of people are probably going to get mad about that, but the thing is, I've pretty much seen what this game has to offer. I mean, I've seen the full playthrough on the real Sonic Fans channel, and it's just what I first thought was good then turned into mediocre, and what I first thought was mediocre just turned into bland. This game just has nothing special. I mean, sure, the custom avatar is special, and it's what makes the game unique, but thing is, Sonic Fans have been making Sonic OCs for years. Years upon years have they been making original fan characters to introduce the Sonic Team. They're like, hey, Sonic Team, can you check out my custom avatar? I think it would be an amazing introduction to the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. But the thing is, Sonic Team, yeah, the dude, what's his name? Takashi Iizuka. He's not gonna, come on now. But I mean, hey, the custom avatars in the game came out, and pretty much what we got was just a mediocre game. But then again, it is disappointing, and with the story being said, Chaos, you don't get to fight him, which I actually look forward to because I've actually seen the whole game for myself through YouTube, and I pretty much know everything about this game. Well, maybe not everything. I do know the whole chunk of it, It's just such a disappointment from what this game has gotten to. You have Metal Sonic in the background of the box art, but they never utilize him in any unique way. Like, how about we have, Infinite and Metal Sonic teaming up? Because, Infinite and Metal Sonic are really identical to Sonic the Hedgehog himself. How about Metal Sonic fight Classic Sonic and Sonic fight Infinite on a 2-on-2 battle? It would have been great. But instead, we were just given with a giant disappointment that just crash landed like a roller coaster that goes all the way up just to fall back down. And in the end, what can you say? There's so much things they could have done right with this game, and instead, they decide, you know what, let's spend 3 years on working on our engine rather than the actual game itself. But here's the thing, Sonic Team. Even though you're probably not watching this video, but I'm just saying right now, if they are, probably aren't, but if you guys are, you don't spend 3 years working on an engine for graphics, okay? Graphics are not everything. It's all about the gameplay. Well, okay, it's not all about the gameplay for sure, but that's the whole main point of buying a video game. You don't buy it for the story, you don't buy it for the music, you don't buy it for the cutting edge graphics, you don't buy it for any of that. You buy it because you want to have fun and you want to play a video game that makes sense correlating with the series itself. Another thing that's disappointing about this game, Classic Sonic. Why is Classic Sonic here? It doesn't make sense. He didn't need to be in it because he has absolutely no impact with the story whatsoever. It's completely unnecessary, and the gameplay, from what I can tell, looks like utter trash. The stages are barely exciting, and there's even a level where you have auto-scrolling. And let me repeat that. Auto-scrolling. And let me repeat that one more time, and I kid you not. Auto-scrolling in a Sonic game. And when's the last time we had that? Well, let's take it back to, I want to say Sonic Pocket Adventure, but I'm not exactly sure. But the point is, why would you do that for a game that's meant to be played with, tight controls, some pretty good graphics, and memorable set pieces. It would have made so much sense. But instead, we're just left with this giant empty hole of potential. And Sonic Team needs to realize this, because Sonic Forces had so much potential to be good. I was hyped for it even back in 2016 with the Sonic live stream with the 25th anniversary. I was hyped for it since the very beginning, and what I got was just this giant pile of disappointment. There's barely any detail to the story. The gameplay, what was the point of... Okay, let me just bring up the topic of modern Sonic. What was the point of bringing back the boost formula? Like, seriously, haven't they done this already enough? Because we've had it in Colors, we've had it in Unleashed, and I thought, okay, that's fine. But then we got it in Generations, and I'm like, okay, this is alright too, I'll take it. But now we have it in Forces, and it just makes me wonder, what's with all the boost games, I just want to play a Sonic game where I have to focus on momentum. I have to build up enough speed in order to get through a loop. How about make a design choice where you have a loop that has like some spikes in between, Or maybe not put spikes in between, the loop, but just something interesting like Sonic Utopia. If we had... And I know that Sam's Procrastination Station already said this. By the way, if you want to go check out his channel, it'll be in the description box below. But if there's one thing that I want, it's a combination of Sonic Utopia and Sonic Adventure 1. That would be absolutely incredible. And it would definitely benefit for Sonic Team. Sonic Team should really just bring in the fans who made Sonic Utopia and just bring them in so that they can make a new 3D Sonic game. Maybe Adventure 3? I do not know, honestly. Which we'll probably never get because, those games happen, but whatever. Anyway, the point is, this game got me hyped. And then from the trailer, I thought it was going to have a really detailed story, It would have, a reason for Classic Sonic to be back. It would have a reason why Infinite is here. But what do we get? What do we get? We just hear, oh, he's just a random dude from Jackal Squad. And, Eggman just turned him into this giant thing in the game. It doesn't matter. And even when you defeat Infinite, what happens? He just says that he can still fight, and then he just flies away. Does that not sound ridiculous to anybody else? Because to me, it really does. You set up this character to be, a pretty menacing villain, and what we got was just him flying away. He just flies away to the sky with Sonic and the custom character being confused. Which is literally my reaction as well, because, man, Infinite just had so much potential. So much potential for this character, but instead, they threw him out of the bus and just, put him there. Like, hey, I'm a bad guy. Come on, get me. Sonic Team, I hope you're watching this, and if you are, please, and I beg of you, please, let the next 3D Sonic game be a really good one. And I know that there's rumors about a Sonic Adventure remake or Sonic Colors coming to PC, but only time can tell, really. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I know this is like my longest video ever, look at that, 14 minutes? It's just, I really had hope for this game, but instead, what we got was a disappointing mess that was Sonic Forces. So yeah, there you go. Those are my honest thoughts about Sonic Forces. And if Sonic Team is watching this, I hope you're listening. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you guys then.